The Canonization by Donne. Where was John Donne born? London. In which year was John Donne born? 1572. What was John Donne's religion at birth? Catholicism. At what age did Donne start attending Oxford University? 12. Which other university might Donne have attended? Cambridge. Why could Donne not be officially awarded a degree? Catholicism. Which field did Donne study in the early 1590s? Law. Who was Donne's wealthiest patron? Sir Robert Drury. Which church did Donne convert to? Anglicanism. In which year was Donne ordained as a priest? 1615. Who was Donne's wife and she died on? Annie. She died on 1617. What position did Donne hold at St. Paul Cathedral? Dean. What type of writing is Donne famous for? Poetry. How Donne's work are primarily shared during his lifetime? Manuscripts. Which poetic collection contained Donne's love poems? Songs and Sonnets. What is the name of Donne's poetic style? Metaphysical. Which poet helped revive Donne's work in the 19th century? Coleridge. Which literary device is common in Donne's poetry? Conceit. In which poem does Donne compare lovers to a drawing compass? A valediction forbidding mourning. Which is the small insect in the central to Donne's poem, the flea? Flea. What does Donne's poetry often use instead of formal structure? Speech. Which emotion dominates the sunny rising? Love. What is the central theme of Donne's metaphysical poetry? Spirituality. Which prose work by Donne was published in 1610? Pseudo-matter. Which work by Donne critiques the Jesuits? Ignatius is Conclave. What is the theme of Thanatos? Suicide. In which year was Devotions upon Emergent Occasions published? 1624. How many sermons were included in LXX sermons? 80. Who coined the term metaphysical in a critical tone? Dryden. Which literary figure extended the metaphysical term pejoratively? Dr. Johnson. Which poet is known for the quote, "No man is an island"? Donne. What is the title of Donne's unfinished satirical epic? The Progress of the Soul. In which year was The Progress of the Soul written? 1601. What is the main theme of the Holy Sonnets? Death. During which years were the Holy Sonnets written? 1610. Which theme along with death and salvation is included in the Holy Sonnets? Divine love. What is the nature of Donne's libertine lyrics? Complex. What type of casuistry is often associated with libertine lyrics? Misogynist. John Donne died in the year of 1631. In which year was the Canonization published? 1633. What type of literary work is the Canonization? Poem. Which genres does Canonization belongs to? Metaphysical. What is the language of the poem? English. Which meter is used in the Canonization? Iambic. What is the rhyme scheme of the poem? A B B A C C C A A. How many stanzas does the poem have? 5. What is the maximum metrical line length in the poem? Pentameter. What is the minimum metrical line length in the poem? Trimeter. How many lines are there in each stanza? 9. Which lines in each stanza are written in pentameter? First. Which lines in each stanza are written in tetrameter? Second. Which lines in each stanza are written in trimeter? 9th. How many rhyme group are in each stanza? 3. In which book was the Canonization first published? Songs and Sonnets. What does the speaker use to justify his love? Religion. Which literary device does Donne use in the poem? Paradox. How many lines are there in the poem? 45. What is the first word of the poem defense? For. Which Christian process is the poem linked to? Canonization. What does the speaker ask his critics to leave him in? Peace. What does the speaker argue in pointless? Criticism. What should critics focus on instead of his love life? Wealth. What is the nature of the lover's world? Private. What metaphor does Donne use to describe the lover's space? Little room. What does the speaker compare the lovers to? Saints. What kind of transformation does the lovers bond undergo? Spiritual. What does the lovers' relationship become? Sacred. What quality elevates the lovers' relationship? Purity. Through what does the speaker believe their love will poetry? Poetry verses. What status does their love achieve according to the speaker? Sainthood. What will the future generation view their love story as? Legendary. Which emotion is associated with the lover's transformation? Holiness. What is the ultimate fate of the lover's relationship in poetry? Immortality. What does Donne reaffirm in the final stanza? Love. What does love transcend according to Donne? Death. What does their love achieve despite not being canonized? Sanctity. Sanctity. What does their bond deserve? Reverence. What is behind the judgment of society? Bond. In which stanza the poet begins a rhetorical in the poem? The Canonization, stanza 2. The poem with no meter or rhyme is called free verse. What is defined as conceit? Extended metaphor, sustained metaphor. John Donne considered a master of metaphysical conceit. Renaissance became popular in dash period, Elizabethan period. The power of human love above all other forces is the theme of the canonization. The canonization is viewed as an example of Donne's wit and irony. Whose injury by my love? The speaker asks, rhetorical. The 5 stanzas of the canonization are metered in iambic lines ranging from trimeter to pentameter. Jacular Prudentum is the collection of proverbial saying by Herbert. In canonization, 4th and 8th line of every stanza ends with Wove. Who are the absolutist monarchs considered with the life of John Donne? Elizabeth I, James I, and Charles I. Who says my tears have overflowed in his ground? Identify the poetic device. Hyperbole. Who are canonized in Donne's canonization? Lovers. Mythological bird Phoenix compared dash in canonization. Rebirth. What do the first 3 stanzas feel like to the speaker? Annoyance. What does love causes the lovers to do after killing them? Rise. What does love make the lovers appear as? Legendary. What process in the Catholic Church does the final stanza explain? Canonization. What does the speaker suggest love allows them to do even if they can't live by it? Die. In which church calendar is Donne remembered as a saint? Church of England. On which date does Donne commemorate? 31st March.